I don't know if this is a good idea. Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a quick walk around of the Fiido X version 2 folding electric bike. Now I was sent this back in, I think it was October in 2022, so I've actually had it now for about 5 months. Just going to go over the specification quickly. We'll start with the motor. It's an Aikema 350 watt 36 volt rear hub motor. It's very quiet, very smooth in operation, really impressed with that actually. Performance is quite good. Now it's activated by a torque sensing pedal assist. Now the torque sensor is basically runs through the bottom bracket and it measures pedaling force. So as opposed to a cadence system which has got a very on-off feeling, the torque sensor produces a system in relation to how much effort you're putting through the pedals. So what it actually does is measure pedaling force, and yeah, it's really smooth, really responsive. You know, as soon as you start pedaling, it kicks in, it reacts to how much effort you're putting in. Really like it. Really good feature on this Fiido X. Right, next thing is the battery, which is a 417 watt hour battery. I think it's 36 volt 11.6 amp hour. Got the charging port up front here. Now to release the battery or to adjust the seat post, we release this up. Now I don't know if you can see it right down in there. Basically this battery has no wires, so in here, down there's some prongs. When that's pushed in, the prongs connect with the battery goes live, it's connected. So if you release this, it disconnects the battery, and then if you type in the keypad here, you type in the code. I don't know if you heard that click. That's basically the battery released, and then you can just lift this up, take the battery out. So yeah, that's the electric components. Anyway, I'll just show you the display. It's fairly basic. I mean, it's functional. You've got a battery indicator, miles an hour, double quick press to change it to kilometers an hour. That can be a bit annoying actually, because it changes a bit too easily, to kilometers an hour. Right, your assist levels, you've got no assist, 1 assist, 2 assist, 3 assist, and then you've got lights on, which I'll show you a second. They actually work quite well. I mean, I do ride this bike quite a lot at night time, and the lights do actually work quite well. Lights off, get that back 2 miles an hour. But as far as the frame and finish is concerned, it's not too bad. It does seem to mark quite easily. I mean this really, I don't know if you can see that little chip there. That didn't take a lot at all. I've literally got a load of e-bikes in my shed at the moment. I rested the bike up against it and it slipped, and it didn't take a lot to chip it. I've had to touch it up a little bit. Right, let's have a look around here. Yeah, I have ridden it in the rain a few times. It's been a very damp, cold winter here in the UK. There are a few some of the fixings are showing a little bit of surface rust. Nothing excessive, but I have been spraying it in GT85, so we've got another little mark here. I mean, this bike is being used pretty well much on a daily basis. I use it to go to the shops. It's my shopping bike. It's quite a useful bike for that purpose. Yeah, I don't know if you can see a little bit of surface rust cropping up here. But yeah, you know, it is a Chinese bike at the end of the day. I mean, obviously we have had a very cold, wet winter here in the UK. Right, let's go on to the components quickly. Right, we've got a Shimano Tourney 7-speed rear derailleur with a 14 to 28 freewheel at the back. We've got a 52 tooth chainring up front. You can ride up to about 20 miles an hour. You get up to about 20 miles an hour and your pedalling cadence is really high, so it's geared quite low. Obviously it's got the small diameter wheels. The wheels look quite nice. I've had no broken spokes. They look quite tough. I do ride it up country lanes quite a lot. And yeah, the wheels so far so good. They've been holding up. The tyres are, again, no punches. I've done about 100 miles on this so far. Actually, I've done about 200 miles, I think. But yeah, no punches. They seem to offer reasonably good grip in the wet. But yeah, it's not a bad bike really. Right, let's move on to the brakes a minute quickly. Right, we've got these Radius hydraulic disc brakes, which actually work really well. They use Shimano pads, so you just want to get I think it's resin pads, normal Shimano MT200 brake pads. As far as functionality and performance is concerned, I would put these on a par with the Shimano MT200s. Maybe not quite as good, but they do seem to slow you down on the big descents. And then up here for shifting, we've got a Shimano 7-speed trigger shifter, and we've got these nice lock-on grips, which actually are really comfortable. Right, there you have it, guys. The Fiido X folding electric bike. Now, what I'm going to do now is jump on it, and I'm going to tackle a really steep hill. I don't think I'm going to get up it, but I will try. It's one of the worst hills in the area. 460 feet of elevation gain over half a mile, and it's brutal. I don't think this bike's going to do it, but I will try. Should make for entertaining. Should make for a bit of entertainment anyway. All right, see you in a minute, guys. Might start huffing and puffing a little bit and go a bit red in the face in a minute. Right, here we go. Let the fun and games begin. Yeah, this hill looks fairly mundane to start with. And then when you get around the first bend, you realise what's in store. This hill actually comes up from the River Liner, which is a river in southeast Cornwall in the UK. It's about 7 miles from the coast. Right, here we go. This is a steep bit. I've got my heart rate monitor on today, currently at 16%, 143 BPM. Jesus Christ, 17%. Fucking hell. This bike is not made for climbing. It's okay on moderate hills. Anything up to about 10, 12%. Jesus Christ. I don't know if this is a good idea. I've actually ridden up this on my regular bike loads of times, but I've got big gearing on that. Almost there. Good God, it's 20%. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Come on. You can do it. Good God, that's the worst bit over. Right, well, still got a bit more climbing to do yet, but that was a steeper section, and I got up there, but it was bloody hard work. And bearing in mind, I ride a regular bike, probably do on average 120 to 150 miles a week on an unassisted bike, and I have ridden that hill probably about, I don't know, a couple of dozen times in the past on a regular bike, and that felt hard on this. I mean, I think with better gearing, I think it would have been a lot easier, but got me up there. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed that little e-bike versus steep hill video, and if you found it enjoyable, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will be uploading content in future. See you later guys.